What's most important to you when buying windows, siding, or doors? Is it energy savings, cost, quality, or warranty? Window World offers it all by searching Window World today.
The individuals depicted have been arrested but not convicted at the time of story postings. This information does not infer or imply guilt of any actions or activity other than their arrest. We make no warranty or guarantee as to the accuracy of this data. The WHKY News continues now with the crime report. Ralph Mangum with you. We'll hear from Arianna and Rob momentarily, but first, 29-year-old Martavius LeVar Smith of Indian Paintbrush Drive in Mooresville and 31-year-old Shalisa Monet Lowe of Knox Avenue in Statesville have been arrested by IREDELL County Sheriff's deputies. They were both charged with felony intentional child abuse causing serious bodily injury. On July 23rd, deputies responded to an address on Powderhorn Road north of Mooresville to assist with a welfare check on a 10-month-old child. The infant's family contacted the sheriff's office when they noticed bruises and other unexplained markings on the child's body. When deputies and IREDELL County EMS personnel arrived on the scene, they saw several bruises and injuries to the child. The infant was transported to IREDELL Memorial Hospital, where medical staff determined the injuries were consistent with physical abuse. The child was then transferred to Brenner's Children's Hospital for further evaluation. Detectives conducted several interviews with witnesses and family members and collected evidence from medical evaluations conducted at both hospitals. Medical personnel at Brenner's Children's Hospital determined that the injuries were caused by intentional physical abuse. Some of the injuries were consistent with cigarette lighter burns and bite marks. As a result of evidence collected during the investigation and statements made by the victim's parents, both suspects were charged and arrested. Smith and Lowe were taken into custody on July 27th. They were placed in the IREDELL County Detention Center with bond for Smith set at $100,000 secured, while Lowe was given an $80,000 secured bond. They will both appear in district court on August 19th. The Sheriff's Office and the IREDELL County Department of Social Services are conducting an ongoing investigation. WHKY's Arianna Mack has 3 arrests, courtesy of the Caldwell County Sheriff's Office.
A Hudson man is charged with breaking and entering and larceny. 35-year-old Calvin Smith Jones of Hudson was arrested on Monday by Caldwell County Sheriff's officers. He was charged with 3 felonies: breaking and entering, larceny after breaking and entering, and possession of stolen property. Jones was also charged with a misdemeanor probation violation. He was jailed under $60,000 secured bond in the Caldwell County Detention Center. A district court date was scheduled for July 31st. A Lenoir man was arrested for possession of stolen property. 38-year-old James Allen Jones of Fairview Drive in Lenoir was arrested on Sunday by Caldwell County Sheriff's officers. He was charged with felony counts of larceny and possession of stolen property. Jones was jailed in the Caldwell County Detention Center under $10,000 secured bond. A Superior Court date was scheduled for September 9th. And a woman arrested for possession of cocaine. 30-year-old Darche Shermaine Horton of Arlington Circle in Lenoir was arrested on Saturday by Caldwell County Sheriff's officers. She was charged with 1 felony count, possession of cocaine. Horton was jailed under $3,000 secured bond in the Caldwell County Detention Center. She was scheduled to appear in district court on July 29th. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY.
Thank you, Arianna. Drugs were seized in a Burke County arrest that followed a traffic stop. Rob Eastwood reports.
According to online records, the suspect in this case has convictions dating back to the 1970s. Police arrested him in this case after they reportedly saw him drive into oncoming traffic. Police reportedly seized methamphetamine and oxycodone during their investigation. The suspect was brought to the Burke County Jail following his arrest, and he remained in that facility as of the time I'm filing this report. 67-year-old Douglas Ellis Edwards of Idlewild Drive in Morganton was arrested Friday by Morganton Public Safety. He's charged with felony possession of Schedule II controlled substance and misdemeanor simple possession of Schedule II controlled substance. Shortly after 9:15 p.m. Friday, a public safety officer conducted a traffic stop on West Fleming Drive on a gray 1999 Ford Explorer. The officer saw the vehicle cross into oncoming traffic and travel in a turn lane meant for opposite traffic. After making contact with the occupants, the driver, Edwards, was arrested. During the investigation, the officer seized 0.2 grams of methamphetamine and 1 dosage unit of oxycodone. Edwards has multiple felony and misdemeanor convictions listed on the North Carolina Department of Correction Offender Public Information website. The cases, which date back to 1976, are all from Burke County. Edwards' most recent conviction was in 2018 for a misdemeanor worthless check charge. Following the arrest, he was incarcerated in the Burke County Jail under no bond on a 48-hour hold. Bond has since been set at $5,000 secured. The suspect remained in jail as of the time I'm filing this report. A district court appearance was scheduled on Monday. Reporting from Burke County for WHKY News, I'm Rob Eastwood.
Thank you, Rob. Another one from Morganton before we wrap it up. This one on a warrant from Caldwell. 60-year-old Gregory Lee Netherton of Roberts Lane in Morganton was arrested by Morganton public safety officers Saturday on a warrant from Caldwell County, charging him with possession with intent to manufacture, sell, or deliver a Schedule II controlled substance, that's methamphetamine, and misdemeanor possession of drug paraphernalia. Shortly after 11 p.m. Saturday, an officer came into contact with Netherton at a checking station on East Fleming Drive at Hogan Street. Officers learned there was a warrant for Netherton's arrest and took him into custody. Netherton is also facing multiple traffic charges in Burke County, along with a count of possession of marijuana paraphernalia. He has multiple convictions listed on the North Carolina Department of Adult Corrections website dating back to 1982, with the most recent conviction occurring in 1998, all from Burke County. Following Saturday's arrest, Netherton was taken to the Burke County Jail under a $2,500 secured bond. He is no longer listed as an inmate. A Superior Court date was scheduled for September 19th in Lenoir. That wraps up today's crime report. Thank you for joining us. For WHKY, I'm Ralph Mangum, reminding you to keep it clean and to keep it legal.